like a referee with a whistle. So like and share this episode. P.S. And by the way, go check out my best-selling book, Amazon.com, The Cockroach Marketer. The underground strategy for growing an audience, dominating social media, and becoming impossible to ignore. It's all here, you know. That's me on the back, right here. Suited and booted. This book is what? 236 pages. 236 pages. Yeah. Hardcover, paperback, Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. You know. If you use social media, if you want to take your social media game to the next level, it's all here. You never have to buy another book again on social media. It's all here. And check this out. This book is going to be... Some people say this book is evergreen, meaning that 5-10 years, the stuff in this book is still going to work. And I did it, and I wrote this book like that on purpose because I didn't want to have to update. And my strategies don't have anything to do with the algorithm, software, Google, Yahoo, Bing, Facebook. It's going to be in 10 years when this book is still out. The stuff in this book is still going to be the same. It's still going to work. It's evergreen. You know, blood stains on the cement. Is it? I don't know. You know. Oh boy. Hey, tell me where you from. Where you from? Tell me where you from. Where you from? Where you from? Tell me where you from. Where you from? Where you from? And hit that like button. Tell me where you from. Where you from? Where you from? Tell me where you from. Where you from? Where you from? Hit the like button. Tell me where you from. Where you from? Where you from? Yeah, I didn't plan on being on here that long. I got a podcast in 20 minutes. I'm on somebody's podcast. I'm gonna be, having a little conversation over there. So I only plan on being on here like 10-15 minutes, and I'll be gone. But today I want to talk about how to really take your social media to the next level. You know, a lot of people, when they come on social media, they kind of treat it like a hobby. You know, they kind of act like it's about attention whoring and look at me and I look good and you're not, and look at my car, look at my clothes, look at my house, and yeah, I mean that only go but so far, right? I've never really utilized it like that. I always looked at it like I want people to, follow me, and hopefully you learn something. Hopefully, Hopefully you learn something. Yo! What's up? Where you from? Tell me where you from. You must one of them hip hop dudes. Yo, 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 hip hop dudes. I love hip hop, yo. No? Okay. Why you talk like that? Yo. Why you talk like that? I don't even talk like that. That's so outdated, you know. But the first thing, when it comes to social media, the first thing, the game has changed with social media. It used to be where you would come online. It would be like a party. You come online, socialize with your friends or whatever, you know, and hopefully you get to know some people. It would be like a party. People would treat it like a party. And all your people that you would socialize with would be online. You would have no other way of contacting them if the website went away. But over time, as we have evolved, the smart people have figured out, hey, I need to take some of these people from online to offline. So some people have started a newsletter, started writing emails, and that's how they keep in contact with people today, through email. And some of my best relationships have been through emails. Hasn't not been through social media. Because like I said, you might wake up one day and your Facebook account, YouTube account, X, gone. And then Instagram, gone. And they didn't even give you a reason why it got deleted, terminated. And you like, who I'm supposed to write the email to talk to? You send them an email, you never got no response. And that's happened to a lot of people, including myself. But don't get caught up into that trap. You know what I'm saying? What you should do is start using email. That's what you should start doing. Get those people from online to offline as quick as possible. As quick as possible. Don't depend on these social media websites. I use these social media websites like prostitutes. That's how I use them. I use them like prostitutes. I don't depend on them. They don't. These website people, the owners of these websites, they don't care about you. They don't care about me. They're only looking out for themselves. So I gotta look out for me. We gotta look out. We have to look out for us. What's in our best interest? So what's in our best interest to do is get you a email account like Aweber, and there's a bunch of them. I use Aweber and Active Campaign. Get you one of those accounts, start you a newsletter, and create a page, and take that link to that page and post it on your social media and tell people, hey, this is how we're going to stay in contact more often than not. That's the best thing to do. Otherwise, if your account gets terminated, you're going to have to start all over again. And you're going to be upset. You just might have had 5, 10, 20, 50,000 subscribers, people following you. Now you got nobody because your account deleted. So don't get caught up into that trap. And the best part about it is probably writing emails is probably going to be your best form of communication. Because if you've been on social media for a while, especially if you have subscribers, more than likely you're saying and doing something that people already like in the first place. So you already got that down. You already got that. You're already in a space where, okay, people are interested in what you're saying. Now, if you combine the writing emails with what you speaking, that's a whole nother level. Well, that could go somewhere. That could be much bigger than you could possibly ever think. You know what I'm saying? So hey, don't get caught up in that trap like most of us have. We get so dependent on one thing. You know, at the end of the day, social media is just a tool. That's all it is. It's just a tool. It's not a business. It's just another form of communication, trying to get in front of the right audience. And that's it. You know. But hey, like I said, check out my book, Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. That's me on the back. Yeah. Yep. Bestseller. Yeah. It's all about social media. That's what it's all about, you know. Hey, like, share this episode, and leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.